So you took a little break between the 2 record deals, and have you been producing?
Yeah, I mean...
Your own stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, a break from...
Being on a record label.
Yeah, I wasn't really seeing eye to eye with my last label and just wanted to make the music that I felt like I was capable of making and without any
interference.
So I got out of the last deal and went in the studio for like 6 months and just recorded 20-something songs. Was that the greatest feeling? Just the creative process flowing without any... It was. And I didn't really have any intentions on anything other than just getting back to just making music, and like didn't have anybody over my shoulder or anything. Got to play drums and guitar on everything and record and experiment, and then didn't really care. Wasn't really sure what was going to happen, and then Warner Brothers luckily came in and was really digging what I was doing, and so I signed, put out half of it independently, then signed with Warner Brothers, and we're going to put out the second half here soon. Yeah, all right.
And doing your own music's huge for you because you don't do covers, do you?
Man, I don't. I just never. I don't know why. I taught myself how to play guitar, and so when it comes like theory or like, if you said like, hey, play this song, it's this chord, that chord, and the key of this, like I'd have no clue what you were saying. Yeah. So that might have something to do with it, but
it has to be original, so you know how to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's perfect. What's one typically manly thing that you don't know how to do? Like, for example, for me, I can't do hair. Look at this. It's terrible. What's a manly thing that you're not any good at?
Man, I wish I knew more about cars and like stuff. Fixing like mechanical work. I know like the basics, but I wish I could really like be a good mechanic.
Because when you go to take your car in to be fixed, they could be totally robbing you. And you're
it
sounds whatever you just said sounds right to me. I don't know.
And I would love to be able to look at someone's car and be like, oh yeah, that's your carburetor and your whatever.
Your gasket.
And you were not getting ripped off by that repair shop.
Yeah. Would you be able to change your tire if you were broken down the side
of the road?
So you feel good with that? You're just not going to be, the greasing.
Yeah. You can, but why? call roadside assistance.
Yeah.
So your dad's a huge songwriter. He's a very famous one, a lot of big hits. So what kind of advice has he given you as a songwriter?
I mean, honestly, he's kind of with all of us. Like, so I'm one of 5, so all my siblings, it's kind of always just been about, pursue whatever makes you happy, like whatever your passion is, whether it's, if I was flipping burgers somewhere and that's what I wanted to do.
Good about it, yeah.
He'd be happy. That's what he would want me to do. So I think a lot of just naturally being born with some of the same like passion as him, a lot of it was just leading by example, growing up around hearing his demos and stuff like that, whether he never like forced it on any of us, but like I was just taking it in and listening and he just led by example more than anything, and he's a hell of a songwriter and definitely a good one to grow up around.
Have you worked with him on songs?
Yeah, we actually work really well together. We write really well together. We think a little differently, but we come from the same
school of thought,
and like passion for the songwriting. We just kind of think a little differently, but we're both going for the same thing. So it's a perfect match actually. And now the biggest problem is he always wants to just do what like go with one of my ideas, and I just want to go with one of his ideas, and like
that's
we can't.
Cool. So no one's hogging the spotlight at least.
Yeah, because sometimes I get tired of my own ideas, want somebody else's thoughts.
It's a good problem to have,
Yeah, no doubt. But he's great. He's really supportive, and it's pretty special to be able to share the same passion.
Your dad, yeah. So you mentioned that you did the guitar and the drums on the EP. Which do you prefer, drums or guitar?
I love them both for different reasons. I started off as a drummer. That was my first thing, and that's really good for just letting it out.
Oh yeah, the rage drumming.
Yeah, just like the angst of things, and guitar is cool for like experimenting with melodies and and trying to find the right melody and chords to match your words that you're thinking.
So the words come first for you and then the melody?
It depends, really. I mean, you can look at my phone and I got thousands of voice memos of guitar riffs and melodies, and then you can look at the notes section of my phone and I got pages and pages of just like words and ideas and just like jotted down thoughts.
Could go either way.
It's kind of just about mixing and matching the two.
I hope you got that backed up. Like a good backup service, because if somebody
I was
stole your
thinking
phone,
that.
you're kind of...
I was thinking about that today, and like, I actually want to talk to one of y'all after this, because I don't know how to do that. I'm
my
so
God.
bad at technology.
Are you on iPhone?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I've never backed it up, and I've never updated it.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. But it is a scary thought. I mean, because I've had that happen to me before, and I was like, oh.
I know, I've had the
so
same
many
thing,
ideas.
not with songs, of course, but I've had the same thing
Yeah.
where I've lost all these files, and I'm super meticulous about it now.
Yeah, it's pretty valuable to me. I don't want to lose what I got on it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need to figure
We
that
will
out.
get you hooked up today.
That'd be great. Yeah.
We could be responsible for saving something huge.
Right.
How exciting. All right, Tucker, thank you so much for talking to us. We really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks
it.
for having me.